Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yo, it's my birthday. It's my birthday, bitches. It's Leo motherfucking season, bitches. Nah, I'm joking. Um, but I did want to come on live real quick because, and I'm going to get 101 messages while I'm doing this. So I would put it on D&D, but I actually kind of don't feel like it. That's fine. It is what it is. So I actually wanted to come on live for a reason. It has been a minute, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna get hella messages right now. I am so happy, so happy. I literally have been on this weight loss journey. It has been tremendously crazy, and I want to tell y'all about it. Today was my weigh-in. I am officially 40 pounds down from where I was before when I originally first started. And so in the ups and downs and the ebbs and flows of it all, I literally am I went from 265 pounds to, yeah, I'm getting all the messages, 265 pounds, thank you Singleton, to 240 pounds. I'm sorry, 220 pounds. Wait, no, sorry. 265 pounds to 225 pounds. I had to think about what number did I just see today. And it's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. So let me explain why, how, and where I'm planning on going. The why. My why factor stimulated from a lot of things. I just didn't realize that it was that bad because I'm so self-deprecating. Like, I'll make the jokes before anybody else can make the jokes. And even if it hurts your feelings, you'll kind of push it down and not really think about it and be like, all right, cool, it don't matter. Fuck it, I got somebody that like it. All that shit sounds good in theory until you wake up one day and you're really sitting here and you're like, oh wait, all this shit hurts. So I'm getting older. I'm 39 today. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, bruh, my body hurts. I had inflammation on the side of on my side of my stomach, and I would scratch every day, which then created a rash. And I was like, noted. The bottom of my feet were hurt. Bending down were hurt. All my clothes, all my work clothes, which were mainly dress clothes, were super restricting. And I'm like, yo, oh God, that shit hurts too. I can't do that. I'm like, all right, bet. So when we get to the top of the pandemic, because really, honestly, this journey really started roughly in 2020, fell off a little bit, and then kind of came back to where it was. But in about 2021, I made the declaration to be like, I'm going to stop eating red meat and pork. Just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. And the weight just started to fall off. And I was like, okay, wow. And so I'm like, that's dope. I lost about like 30 some odd pounds around that time frame. So then I was like, all right, cool. I went back up in my weight a couple of months later, and that was like, yo, what do I need to do to make this happen? So here's what I ended up doing. I said, all right, originally you were walking all the time, you were running, you were going to the gym, you were doing all the things. Everybody fucking hates going to the gym. It is very, very true. So what I did was I started taking and looking at different exercise routines online. And I started to find other workout people on. So my Explore page got a whole bunch of buff ass niggas on it because there are so many just different people that kind of show you the workouts, show you the modifications of workouts, so on and so forth. Started doing it at home, and it is killer. It is working. It is working so hard. So I first was like, well, for right now, just to get into the swing of things, because I'm out of it. I'm out of the swing of things. I'm going to do at least 2 to 3 days out of the week. That. So then I realized as I'm doing this 2 to 3 days, I was in the midst of being super, super frustrated. Sit-ups would be like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, sit-ups would be like, yo, I feel, thank you, Cleveland. Sit-ups would be like, yo, I feel my back piece and my back fat falling back down on the floor as I'm trying to do this, and it would hurt, and it would be crazy. Then I was like, yo, all right, bet. I'm gonna go ahead and let's just try to amp this up. Now, in the midst of all of this, I'm still not eating red meat. I'm still not eating pork. I actually stopped smoking cigarettes for the last 4 months. Most people did not know that. The reason why was because I hid it. It wasn't something that I told everybody. I hid it. And so you said, I love going to the gym, only the workout classes though. So proud of you. Thank you so much. So then what I ended up doing was, where was I? Oh yeah. So I went ahead and started doing that 2 or 3 day situation, and something was like, all right, look, if you're going to do this and you're going to do this for real, you need to get motivated. Okay. So getting motivated had to be the music. Like, the music had to help me. It had to be bumping. It had to be bumping. So I decided to create a nasty workout playlist. Judge me not. Okay? It is filthy and disgusting. It is fucking throat baby and some more shit. You hear me? But it got me through. And it's getting me through. That motherfucking list went from about 35 songs to 135 songs. It is a lot of goddamn nasty ass songs on it. Some of them are slow, so I use the slower ones for more like yoga, and I'll talk about how I incorporated that in a minute. So then I go ahead and I just, I'm like, all right, I'm adding pieces. Let me organize how I work out, this, that, and the third. And luckily, at the time, my wife was actually, yes, I will actually DM you that workout playlist. Hey, Portia, thank you. So I went ahead and did the nasty workout playlist, and luckily, like I was saying, my wife actually had like a lot of weight stuff, like bodybuilder stuff down here, and I was like, all right, in the basement. So I was like, all right, you know what? We're not using it. It can't collect dust. Let's make this shit happen. So I started incorporating it. And just incorporating one thing at a time. And was like, all right, let me do this. Let me do that. Let me make this happen. Let's start making small things happen. So then I started using the apps. So I would look at how the workout is designed and figure out if I could do it for myself. I also modified it. If it hurts that bad, I didn't stop. Stopping wasn't an option. But if it hurt that bad, I modified the workout so it didn't hurt so bad, but I still got what I needed from the workout. So I also used Grow with Joe. If you guys do not follow Grow with Joe on YouTube, follow Grow with Joe. That's GROWWITGO. Grow with Joe. Or WITH actually, with Joe. Make sure that you follow it. She has an app. The app for the year is like $59, so you get the whole thing, exclusive workouts, food plans, all that good stuff. I haven't set up for the app because I've actually used the free stuff, which is everything. Like, you can do 20-minute workout routines with her on YouTube. She has millions and millions of views, and she continues to do it, and she's freaking phenomenal. And it's like, she'll even talk to you about her journey as a as a mom and like losing the weight from there. And so like her boyfriend, or I think it's either her boyfriend or her fiance, gets involved with her, and you know, so it doesn't. And I think a lot of times guys feel like, oh, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to dance or move like that or this, that, and third. Or I feel funny doing it. Yo, move your body. Bodies not in motion become stiff, and if they become stiff, y'all are gonna see me do this 101 times. I'm so sorry. I am about to put this bitch on D&D because I can't. I can't. I appreciate every single one, but I will take it off of D&D after I'm finished. So, bodies in motion stay in motion. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, I will be, damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to call her back. Bodies in motion will stay in motion. Okay? Because I look at my stepmother and my dad, to be honest with you. My dad is 64. Sorry, father. I'm sorry. I am getting old. Now I'm forgetting. But I think my dad is about 64. Looks amazing. He looks amazing. And a lot of people always ask me like, damn, yo, you don't look like you're 39. And I'm like, here's the reason that I am, or I do look this way. When my dad had me, my dad was 25. By the time my dad was 35, he looked still like he was 25. You know what I'm saying to you? So, I love him. And he just sent me some money. I'm about to put my Cash App in this bitch because that's another thing. I'm going to need some money. I'm about to put my Cash App up here. I love him. He makes me sick. I am so working on this and trying to do this. There's a lot kind of going on all at one time. I'm super happy and very excited. So anyway, I get to the point of doing the workouts about, I want to say, we're talking, like I said, three times a week at this point. At this point, not only am I working out, I'm also fasting. So the way in which I fast, though, to be honest with you, is probably one of the better ways. So I'll eat during the day, but not completely, like a lot. Just, you know, I might snack on something, sometimes bad, sometimes good, don't matter. I ain't, no judgment. And then I will go ahead and I'll have my one big meal, and then after my one big meal, I usually have a lot of water throughout the day. And then I finish out all of the rest of the stuff that I got to do, and then after my exercise, take a shower, and then I go to sleep. So I usually have not eaten for hours, but I try to actually put the fast onto the sleeping track. And the reason why I do that is because your body is already burning the calories that you need in your sleep. So I've already done that. My body is already accelerated. It's gotten me to where I need to be. It's burning the calories, and I'm asleep, and I'm re-energizing myself. So I'm like, yo, this is awesome. Thank you, Uncle. Appreciate you. I'm like, so, yo, this is awesome. I'm super, super, super excited at that point. So then I'm like, yo, let's make it 4 times a week, 5 times a week. And I started getting it. At least 2 days off. At least 2. Sometimes I have 3 days off. I have 3 days off this week just because of my birthday. Maybe, depending. I might even work out after this because I'm kind of thinking just to go ahead and get in there. I don't want to be stiff, after this or whatever. So all of that has like just propelled my level of kind of doing what I'm doing. I also started incorporating a little bit of yoga, so I have different stretches, different poses. I want to embark on using my D-Herbs cleanse just a little bit, just to kind of get myself ready to the next level of like cleansing my body. It's going to take a lot. It is going to take a lot. So super excited about that. I think that's gonna be my next journey. I am eventually going to cut out chicken. Hopefully, I can't say that that's gonna be an immediate thing, because that is one of the proteins that I do like. Although there are many other proteins out there, I get it. But I think I will eventually cut out chicken and strictly go for fresh fish, and not fried. So, I got a couple of things I need to do. But I will be honest with you. Stop being so hard on yourselves. Because if I can do this and I'm sticking to it, anybody can do this, bro. Anybody can do this. Like, that is 40 pounds in total, in a totality. Now, it did take me a while because, of course, I did fall off. But just in general, the way that my body is now reacting, and honestly, I'm not even mad at like the 10-pound gap from the last 3 months based on the fact that most of it now I put on more muscle weight than I have actual fat. And I see the difference. All of my clothes. I put myself yesterday in a goddamn large shirt that was a slim fit. And it did not look like I was 8 months pregnant. It just didn't. I honestly believe that anybody can do this. If your body is not responding to it, switch it up. And that's another thing. So now I have like a ADHD with my exercise. So I have to touch all the equipment. And by touching it is not necessarily just touching it. I have to physically do all of the stuff. So my workouts originally went from 30 minutes, 40 minutes to an hour and a half. The songs be good. And I'm down here low-key being a fucking male stripper. Let me be clear, okay? Because I'm down here fucking gyrating and shit. And some of the yoga poses are sexually charged, enhanced yoga poses and shit. I'm okay with that. Because the good hip thrust, okay? I got a good hip thrust and a motherfucking good ass body roll now, okay? It is what it is. But just add the small things and they'll make so much of a difference. I am not a fitness guru. I am not a health expert. I am none of the things. But I did take what I am aware of and try to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not messing with you, Singleton. I did what I tried to do and make it happen. And to be honest, to look at 40 as a age and now 40 as a number, because I'm not 40 yet. Let's be clear. Keep that last bit 39. I got a whole year. And that's another thing. I have a whole year to get through all of this, to be in a whole different shape, to feel completely better. Yo, I walk faster. My skin looks much better. My teeth look whiter. I have way more energy. I wake up at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And what time do I actually get out of the bed? Don't judge my goddamn life. But, I wake up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. My walks I've done, I posted that the other day, a couple days ago, and my walk was 4.46 miles. And I didn't get exhausted until I got like damn near a quarter of the way home. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I'm just excited to continue to do this and make it happen. So this has probably been the best birthday present I've ever seen for myself, to go from 265 pounds to 225 pounds. Crazy. And I'm only telling the weight because it's still technically a lot, but I feel like I'm way closer than I was before. And the reason why I say that is because people fail to realize, like, oh, well, that number doesn't sound like it's a lot, but you have to look at it like this. I'm 5'4". Okay, I'm a short nigga. Fuck you mean? I'm 5'4", 265 pounds, almost pushing to a 300-pound situation. I can't live like that. Not only that, thank you, I appreciate it. Not only for the fact that I can't live like that, I realize that it's not only changed the way I breathe, the way I eat, the way I think, and even the way I sleep. Like, since I've been doing this, I have not woke up out of my sleep with sleep apnea like that. At all, to be honest with you. I don't even remember the last time I've been jolted out of my sleep because I've snored so deeply trying to catch my breath. I had to make the changes. When you make the changes, your body will respond. I promise you that. I believe that. I am nothing without that. I honestly 100%, I want to see if I can go over my list too. But I 100% believe that your body will respond if you're doing what you need to do. And it's not about like, yo, I didn't completely cut out carbs. That's not a thing. I love a good carb. Give me bread. I'm like Oprah. I love bread. You feel what I'm saying to you? Not only that, not only the fact of I love bread. Thank you, Cody. I love the fact that I am cutting back on my sugars. I cut back on the carbohydrates. I added more greens into my diet. You know what I'm saying? I need to add more fruits. Just trying to get back into it. But I primarily fasted. You know what I'm saying to you? So reset your body. Now, going through all of that, I had to talk about the why. The why is one of the main situations on doing anything that you do. You do need a why. I do believe that whether you have a goal or not, you have to have a why on what you do, because you can't do what you do and not stand in your shit. So when I tell you my why came from looking at the generation that is before us and the pain in which they are going through, and I'm like, yo, are we serious right now? Everybody, every single person that I know that was older, it's hurting or they're dying. And they're dying because of some of the shit that they eat. Because of some of the shit that they do. Because it's just, oh, this is where I am now. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, I can't. That was my one why. My second why is that my wife is a bigger woman. I can see you kind of being a little bit depressed. And instead of being a husband to be like, oh, you need to fix yourself and da-da-da-da. Because some people do it. Not all. Some men do it. Where you try to harp on some shit to see if somebody going to change. Nah, fuck that. I stood in my shit and I was like, you know what? To show you as a husband that I want you to change because I want you for a lifetime, I'm going to go ahead and do the change first. I'm going to go ahead and do this change first. I'm going to go ahead and get out here and do it. And if you come along for the journey with me, fine. If you don't, I still love you the way that you are. It doesn't matter. However, I'm going to get out here and get this money first. I'm going to go ahead and get this fucking bag first. Period. My third why was, of course, my brother, Mark. Love him dearly. And his medical situation just kind of pushed me. We're what? A couple of months apart. You feel what I'm saying to you? So I'm like, bruh, if it can happen to you, why wouldn't it happen to me? And so those are my thought processes where I'm like, yo, well, anything, even if it wasn't just as dramatic or as extreme as his situation, anything can happen. So the motivation that I have is getting up every morning and saying good morning to all the people that I love, and each person that's on the live that knows about it. Y'all know, y'all get that shit every morning or every other morning, or how often that I feel about it. But the reasoning for that is to show that I'm up, I'm active, I love y'all, and have an amazing day. Those are the main reasons for all of that. You feel me? So I thought about all of those things and why I'm doing this. And I had to keep going. And I will continue to keep going, because at this point, we're at a point for us 80s, us 80s babies and shit. We're at a point where we're hitting that 40, and we're coming closer to that 40. And that shit is going to hurt, because at 37, 38, I was like, well, actually 36, 37, and 38, I was like, yo, I can't breathe. I look back at some of the pictures of originally starting the show, originally working. at the Courts of Avalon, working at my job and starting there, and I literally am like, wow, you that young, and you look like you about to be that old. You know what I'm saying to you? I'm like, wow, that, and you look like that shit hurts. And low key, secretly, which no one knew, it did. It really did. Like, most days of not wanting to get out of bed, or like, yo, I am at a point where I wake up and at best my muscles may be in atrophy, they may be tight because of the fact that of course you're just waking up, so and you've been in such a still position for so long. But it doesn't take me 10 to 15 minutes to feel like I gotta stretch now, or I'm trying to get my body in motion, or I don't want to do this, or I'm just laying there like I don't want to get up. Now I'm like, all right, well, what am I going to do? Like, now my mindset has changed and my focus has changed, where I'm like, okay, what do I got to do? I got to do this. I got to get this done. I got to get this done. And just to put into perspective what my day looks like, my day is crazy. My day goes from waking up in the morning, stretching, sometimes possibly doing a little bit of yoga poses just to get the body moving. Then, but nothing too strenuous, so I don't, I'm not sweating because I might be running late, so you want to just get up and go. I go to work. I come home from work, so that's about 8-9 hours. I come home from work. I undress. I get in these streets. I go ahead and Grubhub to make my extra money. I then come home, get out of those clothes, go into my workout clothes, do it for an hour, hour and a half, come downstairs, go ahead, work on the show, depending on what day of the week it is, and then, on turn, finally go to sleep. And wake up and do it all over again in the level of routine. So a lot of times when people are like, yo, what you doing? I'm working. I am. When I tell you that I'm working, I'm working. Like, I'm very happy. Like, me and Altman just had a conversation yesterday where we were like, after the show, we were like, yo, do you realize that this is the third show already? How we already through? We got into such of a groove that I didn't even realize that we were already 3 shows in. So, again, anything that you set your mind to, you can do it. You can manifest. I cannot believe that the things... I can't believe it. But I feel like I can't believe that the things that are happening to me are happening. Like, I did say it. It did happen. It is happening. And I think one thing that we got to stop doing is we got to stop looking at it in the perspective of it don't look the way I thought it should look. But is it happening? Is a whole nother story. Because if it's happening, then it's doing what it's supposed... It's giving what it's supposed to have gave. It's giving what it's supposed to have gave. When I tell you, I'm literally... Like, I'm like, yo, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do that. And I need to stop worrying. Every single time that I don't know how I'm going to do XYZ, something happens. And something miraculous happens. It's the level of faith. It's the level of belief. It's the level of knowing and understanding yourself. You know what I'm saying to you? So I'm in such a better space. I just want to thank everybody. Well, I know we still at the beginning of the day. I want to thank everybody in advance for all the birthday love. I'm going to put this Cash App out here. You put $1 in that goddamn Cash App, okay? I'm going to put it off there. Y'all put $1 in and you tell other niggas to put $1 in the goddamn Cash App because it's my motherfucking birthday, bitches. $1, okay? Cheese, preferably if you're feeling frisky. But, you know what I'm saying? I really, really appreciate it. And thank y'all so much for listening to the show, watching the show. The audio episode will be up today. I will be putting that up today because I'm going to get that out the way this morning. So I will be putting the audio episode up. The YouTube episode is on both my YouTube page and OB's YouTube page. So you got the Kicking It With Young Smooth podcast page and you got the Obstacle Beats page. So make sure you go to both of them, like, share, and subscribe. See some amazing beats from him. Watch videos like this from me. And we'll do more vlog stuff, all of that shit. So this video will also go up on YouTube as well. Then in addition, there was something else. I think that's about it for right now. And then maybe we'll have it. Oh, if you are not watching DDM's P Valley discussions, you are missing out. If you are not, please tune into this man. I am boasting this because I want to tell him so bad how he said one thing about P Valley and it had me in this bitch crying, laughing. And also, he's one of my inspirations too. I just want to put that out there. The reason why I say that is because I watched that boy. He's doing some amazing things, and musically, he's fucking great. And yes, Singleton, that was exactly, and I'm not repeating it. I am not repeating it, but that is exactly what was said that took me. That and the waist chain. That and the waist chain sent me. I love me some DDM. Sir, I wish you nothing but the absolute best. And I'm wishing you the best on my birthday because you were also one of the people that actually low-key inspired me. You never know who really is watching and you never know who really inspires you because, bruh, I watched him and I watched him be in the gym. I watched him, you know, just really growing his channel, continuously growing his brand. And even in the background when I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to do it, this, that, and the third. I literally was like, yo, he's out here. He's doing it. He's from my city. Like, I completely appreciate him. I really do. So thank you, good sir. And thank you for a good laugh. Because when you get on live and you talk about freaking P Valley, sir, I be dead. I'm dead every single time. But yes, the fill me up part. Yes, I said it. The fill me up part threw me. It sent me. But yeah, I just want to, you know, be an inspiration and a motivation. And that's another thing before I go. Another reason and another why is because if for whatever reason we leave this planet and we do not have children, it is not a huge deal. It is not. It is not, okay? Because a lot of y'all people have children and you're not ready. And this is a whole conversation for a whole nother day. But a lot of y'all motherfuckers have children, you're not ready. And y'all motherfuckers is creating broke ass niggas. And I don't have it. And that's another thing. I am working on, shout out to the plainest Jane, my invisible problems. My shit. Those are my people from Baltimore that I love, that I watch. I watch on YouTube. You know, I listen to his music. Shout out to the plainest Jane. Make sure y'all follow her. She is from, and it's THA Plainest Jane. And she is from here as well. We be laughing at each other and telling jokes on Twitter all the time. She is freaking awesome. But she does have a point. I have worked on my invisible problems. I am working on my invisible problems for myself. And making sure that things are in line and in the way that they're supposed to be. So, I say all of that to say, even if we didn't have children, even if we don't have children, I'm okay with that. And what I need is for other people to understand and watch this or watch anything else that I say. What I said, I am okay with that. I need you to be okay with it. You don't have to be, but I need you to be okay with it. Don't ask me, well, why y'all ain't got no kids? This shit didn't happen. It didn't happen. There are numerous reasons why people do not have children. It just does not happen. And furthermore, I am also that person that is able to show more love to your children than you can when you're frustrated at this point. Why? Because I don't. And I have the energy to do so. And I'm wiser now to know the difference. It ain't for everybody. It ain't everybody's lifestyle. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong. What it means is that it ain't your time, and that ain't part of your legacy. That ain't part of your journey. So when you see me in the streets, say you don't know. It's like, no, fuck that. Don't ask that. Don't ask people that don't have kids why. You know what I'm saying to you? And the reason that they don't is because we out here changing the world for the rest of you motherfuckers. That's why. That is why. Okay? We out here doing shit. We out here doing the work. We out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to make sure your kids is okay for their next generation. So we trying to inspire and influence. Don't make you a less of a person, man or woman, if you don't. Don't make you a less of a person if you decide that you don't. And furthermore, also, how the fuck I'm gonna look like this if I got churn? What? How I'm gonna look like this? I won't have time. I won't have time. I'll be stressed out. I gotta work 101,000 hours a week. I'm not gonna do it. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. However, they are a blessing. And that was actually one of the other whys, was because my little sister had my niece, and her name is Azaria, and she's so gorgeous and just want to eat her up. But I also realized that I wanted to show up for her too. So when she got to a point when she was older, thank you, Erica, appreciate you. When she got to a point of getting older, she could say, damn, my uncle was fly shit. My uncle looked like he always worked out. You know what I'm saying? And it then inspires her to make good, healthy choices, habits as well. So if I'm not doing it for me, I'm doing it for other people. And everybody was like, well, what about your legacy and da-da-da-da-da? First of all, my legacy is recorded right now. To be honest with you, my legacy is recorded. If you love me, you share it, you like it, you keep bigging me up. You know what I'm saying? My legacy is done at that particular point. With so much more to go and to create onto. But y'all are helping my legacy. That is that. I will never not go down as you not understanding my energy, as you not wanting to be around me, as my energy not shifting the landscape of where I am. And the moment that I'm not that person, you realize that energy is missing. So I'm okay with that. It did take a long time. It took many conversations. Thank you, Singleton. One of my great friends. It took many conversations for me to get to a level of acceptance with that. Thank you, Stephanie. One of my best friend. I appreciate you. And that is what my life is about. When I got to this point in thinking about it, my life is about the level of appreciation, still finding a little bit more of my purpose. I'm not going to say that every day is a good day. Every day is not a good day, but I'm definitely looking to do more. Cheyenne! Ow! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to me. Thank you. Y'all are so loved. I'm telling y'all, after this live, I'm putting that Cash App up here, okay? I'm putting that Cash App up here. Somebody better put $1 in here, okay? Because later on, I'm probably going to have to take it off. I'm going to be a male stripper down at the Pank. Don't ask. So yeah, I just really am grateful and thankful. 100% humble. 100% grateful. It's going to be the best birthday ever. And it's because I work towards a goal. Oh, and also, that's another thing, too. First of all, somebody get me a goddamn nose hair trimmer. That's what's happening. Why y'all niggas ain't say nothing about the nose hair situation is a whole thing. Let me tell you, Cheyenne, if you caught the end part or the closer middle part to this live, when I tell you my motherfucking nasty workout playlist, I'm going to repost that playlist. I'm going to send it to you, Singleton. And then in addition, when I tell y'all, I be in this bitch getting it. Okay. It is the craziest thing. Talbert. My guy. I'm so happy. I saw your workout class, the all white workout class. It was crazy. Shout out to you. You are killing it. You are killing it. You are out here affecting and changing lives, and the shit is amazing. It is amazing. Thank you. But yeah, I'm out here being a full-fledged ass stripper. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to no goddamn body, okay? I'm out here trying to get my shit together, okay? Now, I ain't taking off no motherfucking clothes, okay? Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a Ronnie quote. I ain't taking off no clothes so y'all hoes give me some more money. You feel me? But I am Thank you, Tara. I appreciate you. But I am just ecstatic. This will be the best birthday of my life. Hands down. Hands down. Other than 40, which is coming. Other than 40, which is coming. But it is going to be the best birthday of my life. I literally got in and I'm like, the 40-pound total just kind of, it didn't impress me. It didn't at first. And I always have to sit with it because when I lost the 35 originally, gained it back, and then lost some of it again, I was like, oh, okay, cool. But the first time losing the 35 pounds, I was like, oh, it's not enough. And to look at it, it's like, oh, wow. To look at it or to feel it in its totality, like I picked up a 20-pound weight, I picked up a 30-pound weight, and I'm sorry, a 10-pound weight, and I'm like, and put them together and then like held them to my stomach and realized this is what you were carrying around. This is what you're carrying around. I am not, again, by any means, anybody's personal trainer, none of the things. Also, if you do want to look for a good personal trainer, now he do a lot of shit and I have to cuss him out, and I don't cuss him out in his shit. I literally cuss him out while I'm doing the workout, so there's nothing that I can really say. But his name is Omar.fit on Instagram, and when I tell you Omar, he kills it. The burpees are fucking suicidal. I am only on 8. I'd be damned, okay? Let me explain how this goddamn burpee go, okay? Real quick before I go. Let me explain how this, I gotta tell y'all how this burpee go, because this shit right here, nigga, is crazy. So I take the 20-pound weight. You can go lower. You do not have to take a 20-pound weight. I'm just putting them like that. I put them in push-up position. I get in push-up position. I lift up one, put it down. I lift up the other, put it down. Then I pull my legs up to stand, curl the weights here, then throw the weights in the air, then bring them back down, and then bring them back down to the floor, and then push my legs back out into push-up position. It fucking hurts. Now, you do it 1 to 2 times, it's fine. By the time you start to get 3, the 4, the 5, I'm like, yo, it is a lot. It is a lot. There are days where I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I still push myself to do it. Anyway, it's my fucking birthday. I'm hungry. I'm going to get something to eat. Don't quite know what it is. I'm going to put that Cash App out here. Singleton, I'm sending you that goddamn nasty workout playlist. Is on YouTube Music. Don't judge my goddamn life. You go ahead and do what you got to do with that. And then in addition, as a matter of fact, speaking of which, I'm actually in that playlist, as a matter of fact. I'm on the Pussy Valley song from Hard Liquor Loud Music, so I'm in there. And I got some stuff from P Valley in there too, so it's a thing. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, I absolutely love everyone. Thank you for all the birthday shout outs. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. And I will see y'all in the next video. All right, y'all. Peace.